A lion was watching three young bulls feeding in an open field. He tried to attack them several times, but they kept together and helped each other to drive him off. The lion had little hope of eating them because he was no match for three strong bulls with their sharp horns and hoofs. But he could not keep away from that field, for it is hard to resist watching a good meal, even when there is little chance of getting it. Then, one day, the young bulls quarreled over which one of them should eat a patch of sweet clover. They pawed the ground angrily, butted each other, and scratched each other with their horns. When the hungry lion came to look at them and lick his chops, he found them in separate corners of the field, as far away from one another as they could get. It was now an easy matter for the lion to attack them, one at a time. He ate all three young bulls with the greatest satisfaction and relish. Activities. Parents, here are some activities you may do with your children and students. We will look at 3 different ways to tell a story. Storytelling is very interesting. Everyone loves a good story through books, through all different manners. Stories traditionally were passed down orally from generation to generation. You would sit around and listen to the elders, or sit around and listen to the stories, the family stories. It's a very important part of culture to be able to pass down stories, hear stories, and listening to stories is something that everyone loves to do when it's a good story. So today we're going to look at 3 different ways to tell the story. Number 1, fable. The story was told in fable form. For the activity, read the fable and record it. Play it back and hear how you sound. Is it something that you were interested in listening to? Do you need to change your tone or emphasize different words? Practice it again and re-record it if needed. Activity 2, read the poem Strength in Unity by Bob B. He retold the fable of the Three Bullocks and the lion in verse form. Read it through, look at the differences in the verse compared to the fable. Do you feel the information came across the same way? Was the moral conveyed just as strong as it was in the fable? Activity 3, summarize the fable. It's important to be able to summarize information, whether it's a story or some other type of information. You may need to give a shorter version of something, whether it's in print form, whether it's to a specific audience that you're speaking to. By printing it out, read the fable through, highlight the main idea, cross out information that is not pertinent to the main idea, and then underline information that needs to remain in the story for it to be told properly. Rewrite it and look at your summary. Is it a shorter version? Does it still get to the point and convey the meaning of the fable?